What are some unspoken rules within the girl code? If there's a red spot on her pants, you tell her discreetly and immediately. Lipstick on their teeth, eyeliner in the corner of their eye, skirt tucked into pantyhose. You let them know without making a huge deal about it. If a girl asks you to do a period stain check, you lag back and check her behind for stains. No exceptions. If a strange woman comes up, pretends she knows you and tells you that there's a guy creeping her out, you greet her like your long-lost friend. Then you help her get someplace safe. If a girl walks up to you with wide eyes and says, "Hey girl, I haven't seen you in forever," you go along with it until you can ask if she's okay. Look out for other girls when they're drunk. Similarly, if they leave the room, make sure no one spikes their drink. The bathroom is a sacred place for positivity and encouragement. Sharing a smile, a compliment, or a tampon will never cost you as much as you gain. The friends made there might be temporary, but they are sincere. If your friend throws a party and not that many people show up, you stay the whole night and have a good fucking time. This rule really applies to everyone though, male or female. If a male friend, or a guy in a group you're hanging out in, comes with a girlfriend or even just a date, give the girl attention and enthusiasm rather than ignore her to talk to guys and her boyfriend. Make sure to involve her in the topics and stop to give her context if referring to something she may not know about. Don't be touchy with her guy. Laugh at her jokes and ask about her opinions. If it's true, mention to her how nicely he spoke of her and that you're glad to meet her. If it's true, tell him you think she's great at the end of the evening. If she needs you to pretend to be her friend to escape an uncomfortable situation, you do so no matter what. Before asking a girl if she's sick, make sure she didn't just decide to not wear makeup that day. If your girlfriend is leaning over the toilet, vomiting due to drinking, be there to support her by holding her hair back and passing her some tissue. Your friend who's pregnant will appear as if she's not even pregnant until the 7th month. Then, she suddenly becomes so cute with a little belly. I discovered this firsthand during my own pregnancy, consistently hearing the exact same words from various old female friends, almost as if it were a scripted response. The 5-minute rule. If it can be fixed in 5 minutes or less, tell her. If it can't, bloat situation etc., then there's no need to say anything because it will literally only make her feel bad. If your worst enemy needs a tampon and you have one, you give it to her. If you see anyone, even a stranger, with a blood stain, you discreetly tell them and help them out however you can. If you see their partner cheating on them, you tell them. If she's telling you she's worried about working late and then walking home, you go pick her up at the door. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. If you think someone contaminated someone else's drink, you accidentally spill that drink and offer to buy the person a new one. Take them aside, apologize, explain. If it's at a bar, also alert the bartender. If a girl needs a hair tie, you give it to her. Always keep extra tampons on you. Even if it's not your time of the month, someone else may need it. Only compliment with sincerity or it will kill the self-esteem of the girl who relies on positive affirmation to get by. No sarcastic "it looks so great" s. If you see a girl has a wardrobe malfunction of some kind, discreetly tell her about it and offer to help fix it. If you drop a girl off at home, you stick around until she gets inside. If you drop her off by her car, you wait around until it starts. You make sure she gets home safely one way or another. If someone bullies your friend and you are still friendly with that person, you are part of the problem, even if you go to school with, work with, are forced to see the bully for some reason. In that case, you can be civil, but being friendly is not supporting your friend. Don't steal each other's boyfriends. Never date, flirt with, or have any romantic relationship with a friend's ex, love interest, or current partner. This is completely off limits and a major violation of trust and respect. If the TP is low on the roll, replace it before you leave. Guy, but I worked in a bar. Oh, the things, and thongs, I did and did not see. If a lady needs a toilet seat hover buddy, and there is nobody else, stranger girl will go. Likewise, a save me from this guy look will inspire an extraction/distraction even from a woman that hates her. As bouncer, I could confidently intrude and say, hey, your friend is looking for you, and often take them to the actual friend, which surprised the hell out of some women. If you don't like a girl and she needs a tampon, you give her a tampon. You watch other girls' drinks and their company. If there's a girl you don't know and she seems uncomfortable with the ma/n around her, you ask if she wants your company. No matter how much you hate a girl, don't leave her along with some creepy man. If someone asks for a sanitary product, you hand one over. Doesn't matter who they are or if you don't like her. If you've got it, you give it. If a man, especially one that is much older, appears to be bothering a girl, you go up and pretend to know the girl. I had to do this often because old farts at my former retail job would try to hit on minors and make several female cashiers uncomfortable. If I didn't deter them with my presence, we signaled to our taller male co-workers to help. Also, if one of us girls doesn't feel safe walking to her car, we travel in a group, and if possible, with a trusted male friend or employee. Depending on the location. Don't post a shitty picture of her on any social media sites. Doesn't matter how good you look in the photo, if you know she wouldn't want it posted, just don't do it. If you're not sure, ask her first. If your best friend gets out of an abusive relationship that you convinced her to leave, don't try and date her abuser less than a month after the breakup. This goes for any gender really. As far as I've ever seen, every girl knows the look. The look is a look a girl gets on her face when she is in a situation that she doesn't want to be in. It's part help me and part get me out of here. When you see this look, you step in. Doesn't matter if you know the girl or not. Don't ever leave one behind at the club/bar/spot. When it's time to go, no one stays behind. Don't care if a dude wants her to stay, get his number and call him later. Natalie Holloway's friends broke this code and they regret it to this day. Never be stingy with giving out pads and tampons. Don't ever borrow or wear your friend's boyfriend's hoodie, WTF. Looking at you, Joanna on TikTok. Be ready in case she's having a bad date, you call with an emergency so she can leave right away. Share your makeup tips. It doesn't matter how long ago they broke up, if you're close enough with the girl to help her through the breakup, do not get together with him. Don't date your friend's ex. Just don't. I guarantee you, no man is worth losing a friendship over.